Minnesota Vikings released like this graphic with each of the 9 rookies jersey numbers, and I wanted to dive in kind of the history of those numbers for the franchise. Starting with number 95 for Caleb Banks. It's been worn previously by 16 other Vikings, most notably Sharif Floyd, another Florida Gators defensive lineman. It was good for the Vikings as a first-round pick before an injury cut his career short, unfortunately, for the team. Linebacker Jake Golday will be wearing 41 for the Vikings. It's a number that's been worn 11 times previously. Most notably is Dave Osborne, running back for the team from the mid-60s to early 70s. And a 1970 Pro Bowler as well. Dominique Big Citrus Orange has some big shoes to fill at 97. 8 Vikings have worn this number before, but among them are Everson Griffin, who is 8th all-time in sacks for the team. Henry Thomas was a part of those nasty defenses in the late 80s for the Vikings and ended up appearing in 2 Pro Bowls with the team. Also, Harrison Phillips was solid during his time in Minnesota before getting traded into the Jets, and Javon Hargrave did generate a lot of pressures last year for the Vikings in 2025. Same thing for Caleb Tiernan a bit. 17 former Vikings have worn this number, but among them are Matt Burke, longtime starting center for this team, Steve Riley, longtime left tackle for the team. I didn't even realize this was Ryan Kelly's number last year as well. Jacoby Thomas will wear number 8 for Minnesota, and exactly 8 former Vikings have worn this number. Among them is Greg Coleman, punted for 10 seasons for the Vikings. Also among the specialists is Ryan Longwell, who definitely would have nailed the game-winning kick in the Superdome if he did get the chance. But you also have a pair of quarterbacks as well, Kirk Cousins, Sam Bradford, and Todd Bowman. New fullback Max Bredesen will wear number 45 for the Vikings, and really the only notable Viking among the 13 players that have worn this number before Bredesen is Ed Schrockman. Now, he still ranks 3rd all-time in interceptions for the Vikings with 53 career interceptions. Cornerback Charles Demings will wear number 20 for the team, and 15 Vikings have worn the number before him. It's an interesting list. This includes names like Bobby Bryant, who I believe is the greatest cornerback in franchise history. Also, Tommy Mason, the team's first All-Pro, Darren Nelson, Mo Williams, Mackenzie Alexander, Duke Shelley, and I didn't even know this, that in 1993, Robert Smith briefly wore the number before switching to 26. 21 former Vikings have worn the number 21. That's the number that Damon Claiborne will have. And among them are Jerick McKinnon, one of my personally favorite Vikings, as well as Mo Williams again, and also Terry Allen, running back in the early 90s. Gavin Gerhardt is wearing 58, 16 former Vikings before him, including Jonathan Grenard, but also some good linebackers in Wally Hilgenberg, Ed McDaniel, and Jordan Hicks, and briefly Michael Pierce, who played for the Vikings in 2000.